I've been acting professionally since 1994. Starting from when I was in 2nd grade, I was on the stage. And it was really just something that I did for fun. It was never something that I anticipated making a career out of. I guess it was just always sort of inside of me to want to perform, to want to act, and to want to put a voice to somebody else's. What am I supposed to do? I'm not the one. I went to Stanford to follow in my father and brother's footsteps as a doctor. I was pre-med for 2 years, human biology major. After my sophomore year, I was really just sort of discontent with my satisfaction with science. So the summer after my sophomore year, I went to LA. And to keep myself sane, I took a class at EggWest Players, oldest Asian American theater company in the States. And I took a musical theater course where somebody told me I should audition for Miss Saigon. For the longest time, it was something that was just fun. At that point, that was just like a pipe dream. It was just like, whatever. Yeah, I'll go audition, why not? I have nothing to lose. And it was then when I introduced the idea to my parents, and particularly my father wasn't terribly supportive. So when I said, I'm sort of thinking about, going the other way and sort of pursuing music and performing, and yeah, he sort of flipped a little bit, and we sort of had a falling out. And so I told him I wouldn't go to the audition, and then I did. And so when I told my parents that, I booked the lead in this big show, they couldn't help but be happy for me, but my dad was still a little reserved about sort of sharing in my happiness and whatnot. But after the show started and the show opened, and he saw how happy it made me, that was back in 1995. So, and since then I've been continuing to work and do even cooler things in Miss Saigon, and he's been there at every opening, and so he sees that my life is good, and it makes me really happy. And a lot of Korean parents, they relate security and stability to happiness, and I think that's what he wanted most for me. As an Asian American young man in the business, there are fewer opportunities on a very basic level. I've been lucky enough to never have had to give blood to make money, and I've never had to wait tables. I've never had to have a second job. I've been very lucky in terms of the opportunities that have been given me in the last 10 years, I guess. Because, Asian Americans are just sort of starting to find their voice and to be more daring in what they want to say. Not just about the Asian American experience, but the American experience. It's sort of a cool place to be right now. I'm not the one, I'm not the family pride and joy. I'm currently working on an album that showcases the music and lyrics of Asian American artists who've written original pieces for the stage, and essentially the pieces that I've been a part of. Hey David, I'm not lonely, I'm really just alone. Still looking for a song to sing I can call my own. It's music that hasn't yet been heard by a lot of people that should be. These are Asian and Asian American stories that have been put to music and are just so filled with passion and strength and hope that I don't know, I just had such a great time performing them. So when I came up with the title, A Voice for Voices, it's my voice to help share their voices with as many people as I can.